Hello everyone. If you are looking for a simple but delicious, soft and moist cake to keep your customers coming back, then definitely this is the recipe that you need. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to make this amazing cake step by step. So relax and enjoy this video. So to make this cake, you need to start by measuring out your butter. So you need to measure out 250 grams of butter into your mixing bowl. Like most of my recipes, I usually use my hand whisk. So if you have an electric mixer or a stand mixer, you can make use of that. But for this video, I use my hand whisk. So you go ahead and use your hand whisk to whisk this butter thoroughly for some time before adding in the sugar. So for the sugar, you may choose to use granulated sugar or caster sugar. So whichever one you have, just make sure you add it gradually till everything is thoroughly combined. Like the margarine or the butter with the sugar will be completely combined. So once you are done combining the sugar and the butter, the next thing you have to do is to weigh out 250 grams of whole eggs. Then you go in with the egg yolks first. This egg yolk you're going to add will help to make this batter easier for you to cream it, and also the sugar granules inside this batter or the sugar that you have added into the batter will also be easier to dissolve. Okay, so it will help to dissolve the sugar, also make your buttercream to be more creamy and fluffy and easier for you to cream or mix it thoroughly. So after combining the egg yolks, you go in with 1 teaspoon of white vinegar and 1 teaspoon of the combo flavor. This my combo flavor, oh my god, is doing wonders, guys. If you know the taste this combo flavor gives to your cake, oh my god, you always love to use it. The next thing you're going to do, add half of the egg whites. So the egg white that you have separated the yolk from, you're going to add a part of it into the buttercream you are making and start creaming thoroughly. Okay, next thing you add 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Although the salt is optional, but the salt helps to balance the taste of the sugar and also helps to give an extra flavor to your cake. Salt also acts as preservative in cakes as well. So once you are done adding the salt, you will go in with your flour. I measured out 250 grams of all-purpose flour and then use your net sieve to sift the flour into the buttercream. And you can sieve this like twice or like in 2 batches or 3 batches depending on your choice, and make sure that everything is nicely mixed and thoroughly combined. After adding the flour and mixing thoroughly, the remaining part of the egg white that we kept earlier, so you're going to take this egg white and whip it thoroughly till stiff bake. So once the egg white stiffens, you're going to add it into the batter and fold it in just as you see in the video. Okay, so as you're folding it in, you add in about 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then make sure you combine everything thoroughly. Like I always say, whenever you are adding your baking powder, ensure that you thoroughly mix your baking powder into your batter so that the baking powder will not give your batter an aftertaste. So the next thing you're going to do now is to add liquid browning. The liquid browning will be according to your choice, how you want the color of your cake to be. Then you go in with 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and you add about 1 tablespoon of black treacle. I told you guys that I made this black treacle by myself, and I will be dropping the recipe video in the description section. After adding the black treacle, you add in 1 tablespoon of the golden syrup, and you're going to be adding the cocoa powder. A lot of people ask me which cocoa powder did I use in the last recipe I shared. So this is the particular cocoa powder I use. Okay, so this is the one that is you can find in my area, so that's why I'm using it. You add about half tablespoon of this unsweetened cocoa powder and combine everything thoroughly. Like I said about the liquid browning, if you want your cake to be more brown, like the color to be deep brown, you're going to add more of the liquid browning. But if you want it less, you add less of the liquid browning. So I transfer this in 2 different 6 inches round pan and topped with banana slices. Okay, so this was baked in my preheated oven at 150 degrees for 80 minutes. So it gave me 2 6 inches round cakes with some cupcakes. Yes, I just showed this one because this was the first one I finished baking. So the other one was just still in the oven while I just decided to complete this video, guys. Like, if you try this recipe, I know you're going to love it because every of my customer that has tested this cake always asks for it again and again. Yes. So guys, make this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. And I know it's going to turn out super amazing. Till then, I'm still your best variety chef. See you guys in my next one. And please don't forget to follow me on all my social media handle at The Variety Chef on Facebook. Bye bye and see you in my next one.